Pikes Peak Brewing Company. Let's go check it out. Cheers. We're here with founder and head brewer, Chris of Pikes Peak Brewing Company, located here in Monument. Thank you, Chris, for having us come in.
Thanks for coming. It's great to see you.
So can you tell us a little bit about how you got into the brewing business and how long you've been here?
Yeah, so this summer in June will mark our 10th anniversary. So it's hard to believe we've been around for 10 years. You know, I like to say days go fast, but days go slow, but years go fast. So we're really excited about being here for 10 years. I actually got into brewing because my wife bought me a how to brew lesson, and I never looked back. I just fell in love with the art and the science. And when I was home brewing, living here in Jackson Creek for several years, almost every weekend, neighbors would come over to our house, we would go over to the neighbor's house, share dinner, and inevitably there would be beer involved, home brew that I made. And I guess one too many times someone said, well, you ought to open this. And so, you know, it's always been a dream of mine to create a place where the community gets together. You know, I spent some time in Europe when I was in the Army, and there the pub it's a central place for the community to gather. And to me, that was important. I think this country, this world needs even more of that. Because when you sit down over beer and talk to your neighbors, I mean, you can work out any differences. And to me, that's really, really important.
That's awesome. So what differentiates you, Pikes Peak Brewing, from the others out there in the area?
So I like to say the first thing is our environment here in Monument. You know, our motto is life is better when lived together, and everything we do tries to revolve around that. So it's just kind of the spirit that you get when you come in. People say you come in as a stranger, but you leave as a friend. So we're really excited about that. So that certainly is a differentiator. And I think our beer is a real big differentiator. I'm more a stylistic brewer, so all of our beers are true to style. You know, there are some brewers that are very artistic, and every beer is a blank palette, and they make up a masterpiece. I'm more stylistic, so when I brew an IPA, it's very much in what the style of an IPA would be. But the quality is absolutely top notch.
All right, what's the inspiration behind the naming of each beer?
Oh, well, you know, with the name like Pikes Peak Brewing Company, I love to reinforce that we are local, we're here in the Springs, and because when we started 10 years ago, people there were 3 or 4 breweries in the Springs, and that was it. And we wanted to emphasize, yes, we're here, we're part of this community. So all of our names have some type of inspiration from the Pikes Peak region, whether it be historical, whether it be landmarks, that type of thing, like the Elephant Rock IPA. I mean, you can almost see the Elephant Rock from our tap room right here. So that kind of roots us in the area. And to me, that was really, really important.
What ingredients are sourced locally?
You know, so the majority of our grain that we use, it's our base malt, is grown here in the St. Louis Valley, just a couple hours away. So that's probably the biggest ingredient that we get from Colorado. But then we'll mix in some special ingredients for some of our seasonal beers. A green chili blonde that is a fall favorite. We actually get freshly roasted chilies from the western slope of Colorado. We get them here in town. When we do our Adaman Holiday Spice Ale, we use local honey. So we try to use local ingredients whenever possible. Now, granted, that's not always the case. It's not always possible to have local ingredients, but whenever possible, we do.
Okay. I know what my favorite is. Do you have any, unique or fan favorites beers out there?
Oh gosh, so we have several signature beers, right? You can see some of these behind us. The Elephant Rock IPA was the first IPA I ever made here at Pikes Peak Brewing Company. We have our Devil's Head Red, which is year-round. We have a couple new ones as well. Our Blue Mesa Blonde, it's a tropical blonde made with passion fruit, orange, and guava. It was kind of patterned after, or designed from the Hawaiian Pog juice. Imagine just sitting on the beach, sipping some nice fruity drink. And then we have our Ocean of Clouds, which is a hazy New England IPA here. And another one that is our most popular beer is our Gold, or some people would call it Gold Rush. It's now been changed to just Gold, Pikes Peak Gold. So yeah, those are some of our signature beers that we have.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for having us in. This is Pikes Peak Brewing Company, located here in Monument. Come check them out.
Cheers.
It's about